welcome to TICE. I have with me Mr. Abhay Singh, the founder of Eeki. Welcome, Abhay.
Hi, thank you.
So, Abhay, to begin with our conversation, can you tell me what Eeki is all about?
So, Eeki is an agriculture startup that has developed a technology that can grow vegetables on barren land while saving 90% of water, increasing the yield by 18 times, and growing that veggies across the year, irrespective of the climate outside, be it 50 degrees Celsius in the summers or 3 degrees Celsius in the winters.
So, the startup is solving such a significant problem, but how did you feel the need before maybe 5 years ago when you launched it? So, from where this idea came into being?
So it was started between me and my co-founder Amit. When we started, we were trying to solve a problem and understanding how we can create a technology that can grow across the year. And honestly, we didn't thought about building a company back then. It was more about understanding the problem and coming up to a possible solution. Across the years, we realized that building a company is the only way to solve a problem. Is the only way to scale the technology, is the only way to make sure that technology is transformed into something which can be used and become as ubiquitous as a traditional modern day farming.
Do you think that such technologies will impact the traditional farming, or maybe do you think that it is going to add value in the traditional farming landscape?
So I believe it's always going to be a collaboration between the two. So we currently focus only on veggies, and the traditional farming, which has every spectrum of food and vegetables, including mangoes to wheat, rice, and everything. We are focusing only on vegetables right now, and we are venturing into fruits as well. So I believe the cereal farming or the wheat, rice, paddy, and all those hard crops farming will always remain as an open cultivation. And that's a collaboration between the two techniques of farming that will help make sure that there is enough food for everyone in the society.
Abhay, when you come up with a startup, when you launch a startup and came into operations, so it also comes along with challenges. So, what were your initial challenges and how you overcame them?
So, as you can see in the background, we have to build all these structures on barren land. I have absolutely no background in civil structure, neither did any of my team members. So learning how to build large infrastructure was a bigger challenge. In the first 2 years, we had flooding, we had electricity cuts, we had all sorts of issues that we could have never imagined. We thought we were building technology, but when we actually come into the real world, we realize it's so much more. We faced a workforce shortage, we faced issues during Diwali and Holi elections. We faced issues like the delivery vehicle didn't reach on time. So all those sorts of issues which I never anticipated. We were more about building technology, and when we were put in the real world, using that technology to actually solve the problem. I believe we have solved the technology part, but we're still figuring out and coming up how to streamline the process.
Your startup is, supported by Avaana Capital. So, what role has Avaana played in your journey?
A lot of guidance. Anjali ma'am, Sandeep sir, they have guided us throughout this journey, and they have believed in Eeki from the first day. I believe the first time that they heard about us, within a month after their due diligence, they invested in Eeki. And I believe that was the fastest moving venture fund. And back then, it was all about SaaS. All the VC was all about SaaS, as it is all about AI right now. And putting money into infrastructure, which requires about 6 months to build up, and there is no revenue in the beginning, that takes a lot of convincing. And that trust alone, and with that, they also have a lot of background knowledge in the overall industry in the sector that helped us and guided us into building our team, into setting up processes, into becoming ready for any possible scenarios in compliances, in legalities, in scaling up. So that helped us a lot.
Just one last thing, you have a very catchy and unusual name, Eeki. So, what is behind this name?
We actually wanted to name Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word which translates to reason to life. And we couldn't get the domain name Ikigai, but we got EEKI. So that's how the word is derived and named as the company. So we wanted to make sure that the company has a reason why it exists. And that's why the name Eeki.
Thank you so much, Abhay.
Thank you.
Thank you.